Hey everybody, we're back. I thought I would make a really simple one bowl dessert for you guys. These are Gooey Nutella bars, which are to die for. They're very simple. So they have a cup and a half of flour, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, a 1/4 cup of regular white sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and 1/2 teaspoon each of baking soda and salt. It doesn't matter if it's dark brown sugar or light brown sugar, whichever you want. Oh, and 8 tablespoons of butter and 1 egg. And you just dump everything in the bowl. Very satisfying. Flour, butter, vanilla, salt, baking soda. Okay, and of course, my egg. I did have a request to show you how I crack my 1 egg. So let's do that now. You can see I'm cracking the egg. I either can tap it on the edge of the bowl or I tap it on the table. And I'm using my thumb and my middle finger, which are the longest, and there's the crack. You can see the little dent. And I'm pulling the egg apart. This works best with commercial eggs. If you have really, really good organic eggs or you have chickens, the shells might be too hard to do this with your with 1 hand. Of course, you can always use 2 hands to crack your egg. So I'm just gently banging it so there's a little dent, and I'm putting both thumbs in and pulling the 2 halves apart. So cracking eggs is really quite easy. And if you end up with lots of eggs, because we've been demoing many eggs, you can just make an omelet. Okay, so now that we've got it all mixed together, it's a pretty stiff mixture. It's gonna take a little strength. We're gonna preheat our oven to 350. And we're gonna grease a 9-inch pan. You can see this doesn't need very much batter. So you really don't want a pan that's much bigger. You could use like an 8-inch cake round, would probably work. And again, I like to use Baker's Joy for greasing and flouring. Now, you wanna take just maybe a 1/2 cup of this mixture and put it aside. And then you're gonna put the rest in the pan. And you are definitely looking at me, I know you are, saying, that is not going to fit, Emma. Just carefully spread it around. Fingers are definitely the best tool to use for this, so don't forget to wash your hands before you start cooking. And so you have this very, very thin layer. Aha, now the magic. You're going to plop on some amount of Nutella. It depends on how chocolatey you want it. So anywhere from 1/2 cup to 3/4 of a cup. And I just take a spoon and I take my finger and I just start plopping little bits until it feels evenly covered. I actually don't even really measure this. 2 or 3 spoons. Make sure it's even. I think that's a little hole right there. That looks good. Okay. Now, we take sweetened condensed milk. Don't use evaporated milk, which doesn't have the sugar in it. You need the sweetened. And you're going to put about 1/2 cup on top. Just drizzle this. And trust me, this all works together. It's kind of magic. Okay. And now we take our last little bit of the batter and take it little teeny pieces. We want to sprinkle a little over the top. So making a little layer there. You can see my hands are getting very messy. It's very fun to do if you are a kid and don't mind getting your fingers messy. Okay, doesn't look like much, right? Let's put it in the oven and wait and see what happens. It's been cooking for 30 minutes. We've taken the time to clean up and make everything look nice. Now, you take it out. Now look how puffed up that got. We'd never have thought that, looking at all that little teeny bit of batter, that it would just melt together so deliciously. Now the hard thing now is that you really gotta wait to for it to cool before you eat it, because right now it's a little mushy and it needs to firm up. So I hope that you try this at home. It's super easy. It's a delicious snack. Everybody I've ever made it for loves it. So enjoy.